Dear Mayor Jean Quan,
the city government,
and the people of Oakland,
thank you for maintaining an open line of communication with Occupy Oakland. The camp has made a concerted effort to address your concerns, as raised in your initial letter on Wednesday, October 12, 2011. Thank you for writing us today to recommend we install fire extinguishers in the kitchen area. This is an oversight that we missed, and we are glad you pointed it out.
First off, Occupy Oakland is committed to ensuring our community is able to use Oscar Grant Plaza and the amphitheater for all scheduled events. There is no reason for the organizers of the October 19th Science Kickoff, the October 20th United Policyholders event, and the October 21st wedding to be concerned that they will not have access to the park. We are always happy to share our space.
The expansion of Occupy Oakland cannot be contained. More people are coming every day. Oscar Grant Plaza is a demonstration of what is possible. It is a real community, born in a time where neighborhoods are becoming a forgotten relic. This movement is irresistible, and there is nothing anyone can do to stop it.
In order to ensure that the health and safety needs of our community are met, we must expand beyond the grassy area. If you'd prefer that we establish a second camp in a nearby downtown park, we are open to suggestions.
Just as neither the city government nor the police have direct control over the actions of city residents and visitors, the General Assembly also lacks these Jedi mind tricks. Smoking marijuana in the plaza was quite common prior to Occupy Oakland and will continue unabated throughout the city. In fact, the issue of marijuana is such a low priority that it has been instantiated as the lowest priority under Measure Z. As a camp, we are happy to officially prohibit smoking within tents, as it is a fire safety issue. But, like our homes, the tents are private spaces where privacy must be respected.
Just as we can't control what people do in their tents, we also are unable to stop people from littering or vandalizing property. But as a community, we do not agree that our space and city should be disrespected. We are organizing teams to pick up litter and maintain a clean aesthetic. You have mentioned that the cost of trash pickup itself has become prohibitively expensive for the city to bear. We are open to negotiating an agreement to share that cost. It is our understanding that the city's noise ordinance goes into effect at 10 p.m. And we see no reason why the city should hold us to a special standard. Typically, noise violations are pursued only after a noise complaint is received from a nearby resident. Again, we see no reason that the city should deviate from its standard operating procedure regarding amplified sound when the noise ordinance is in effect. It has been difficult for Occupy Oakland to power its essential needs. Without the use of the city's electricity during our first few days, we would not have achieved this success. Thank you for the electricity. We're open to discussing a plan to offset the cost of the additional electricity we may draw from the city's power. We have found our own solutions, but the more options, the better. While we don't understand your preference for keeping, quote, interior home furniture, unquote, indoors, we are willing to substitute any interior furniture with an outdoor equivalent provided by the city. However, as we are the 99%, we don't have the luxury of owning 2 sets of furniture and insist on using what is available. The General Assembly has reminded everyone each night not to go in the oak tree. The vast majority of people have respected all of the trees in the park and the city's initial request. Again, not everyone will abide by the consensus process, but we have made a concerted effort to ensure that the trees are protected. Your request for us to remove the, quote, structures built into the infrastructure of the plaza, unquote, will be discussed at the upcoming General Assembly, and we will provide a follow-up response based on decisions reached through the consensus process. Finally, in regards to the lawn, the damage has been done. We are open to discussing ways to rehabilitate the grassy area in the future. Thank you for your understanding, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. You know where to find us. Right. Power to the people. The General Assembly of Occupy Oakland. That is the proposal. I hope that y'all decide as a group here that we send this, we forward this letter to the mayor. Thank you.
This is a fucking occupation. The pros of this letter is it's awesomely sassy, and it is a big FU, as the person said before. The cons are is that we are opening up a dangerous path.
We as a group will decide when we turn our music off. The city's not going to tell us when to turn our music off. That whole paragraph, I think, should be deleted.
Hi, I totally agree with what the last two people just said. I would just like to sum things up by saying total negation, no negotiation.
I agree with the way it was phrased, and yeah, I'll discuss any of it. I agree with all the people who say that we're already done paying for what we are done paying for, though. But it's all about, yeah, we'll discuss things, and thanks for pointing these things out. And I really dig the idea of saying adult to adult. I identify as a parent, talking to the government in loco parentis. We're the parents, they're not. And saying, well, thanks for your polite approach here. And I am totally open to negotiation. If you want to give me the entire budget of the city of Oakland right now, I'll accept it.
I'm concerned with a certain trend that I'm starting to feel of some people who are kind of trying to really instigate and pick a fight with police and other forces when we aren't ready and prepared.
I do not agree with submitting to the rules of the city. We have our own rules.
Look, remember, who is a letter like this actually aimed at? Is it really aimed at the city, or, you know, we giving in? Or, look, there are people who have never been to this occupation. They only hear about it through the media and sometimes word of mouth. We want to win those people over to support us. That is the aim of the letter. Can the letter be changed? Obviously, the letter is not my personal project. No, it is not. It is an expression of what this General Assembly thinks accurately represents our feelings. But one, we should answer the mayor. One, we shouldn't be, non-responsive. And two, what I recommend is that we form a committee right now, and if people feel that there's some editorial changes that need to be made, they'll be made. This is not an ego matter. This is not my project. This is not my letter. It is our letter.